Warning! This podcast contains worms.
Yeah.
That was pretty gross.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for reminding me.
You're
Right after I ate dinner.
Perfect. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Pretty Little Liars, Season 7, Episode 6, Wanted, Dead or Alive, not featuring Bon Jovi. I'm your host, Dom. With me is April.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're
It's been a while.
Missing last week.
I was.
So,
Missing in action.
yeah. I forget, there was something last week that happened that I was going to ask you about, and I completely forgot, like, what your opinion was. But, I don't know, it'll probably come to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so what did you think of this episode?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's moments where not so happy, but I get that every episode, so.
Yeah. So what were you least happy with here?
Jeez. What am I least happy with? All right. Probably the whole Spencer and Marco just not, I don't know what's going on with them, so.
Yeah. It's just like they're, the last couple
I feel
episodes.
like they're not giving us enough.
Yeah, the
with
last
that.
couple episodes are just like, hey, how's it going? Things are awkward. See ya.
Yeah. Like, oh, hey, we almost did or actually did hook up in an elevator. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah.
And, oh, wait, now I found out you're the lead investigator. So, I don't know. That's all that's really happening. And I thought by now there'd be a little bit more. Because they got to give her something now that Toby is engaged. But no, Caleb is gone out of her life.
Well, Caleb was back this episode.
Right, but he's not back with her. Thank God.
And yeah, in fact, they kind of talked about taking it. I don't know, because it's like Caleb. We see Caleb at the Radley, right? He meets up with Ezra there, and he's talking to Ezra, and he's like, you know, it ended up being this whole like weird thing. Instead of being about Caleb, it was like how the town is like harboring this secret that I don't know. It was weird. Like,
and he thinks that the girls are not telling him everything, which they're not.
They're not. Yeah.
I mean, but really, when have they ever? So the fact that he's even questioning and like wondering about it, like, how stupid are you, Caleb? Come on.
Right. It's like you could write a whole book on this, and Ezra's like, I'll let you know when I'm ready to write the sequel. So, you know, and then because I'm so confused what Ezra's book is actually about. Like, I thought it was about Ezra and Nicole, but like this makes me think there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, I think it's turned back into a him and Arya situation with the book that they're writing right now. It's not about Nicole anymore. It turned more into them. And as for everything else, I think he has something in the works, obviously, after that statement.
Yeah. I mean, because Caleb asked him, you know, does it have a happy ending? And he goes, well, I'm working on it. And then he looks over at his phone like he's waiting for Arya to call.
Which he was.
Yeah, so I don't think he was talking about the book there, you know? I think he was talking about, you know, his life.
The happy ending, he was talking about Arya finally saying yes.
Yeah, because she left him hanging. You know?
Yeah, but we all knew she was going to say yes. Like, let's be real.
Kind of, yeah.
It's Arya and Ezra. That if that didn't happen, that would be like the most disappointing thing the show has ever done.
Probably, but before she was dating Ezra, she was dating Noel Khan. You know, like...
Okay, ew. Who cares about him?
Well, see, I called this last episode when we were talking about Noel. Like, yeah, you weren't here for last week, right?
Nope.
That was Noel. Yeah, so I
saw the episode, though.
Right, so I was telling Nikki, I go, so they just dropped a bombshell on us, and it's like, Noel Khan, and I go, we're going to go the whole next episode, and he's not even going to be in it.
Nope.
Here we are.
Wasn't.
No Noel Khan, yeah.
No idea what he was doing.
No. But there is an episode coming up called The Wrath of Khan, so we know that there's something, you know...
Something with him is going to happen.
Yeah. So, but, I don't know, the whole Ezra and Arya thing, it's just like, you know, she said no. She talked to Hannah of all people for advice, which was ironic because nobody knew that Hannah broke up with Jordan.
Right, but she came clean. It made her come clean.
Yeah.
And I was finally happy about that, like, about damn time.
Yeah. I mean, I could kind of understand that one. This is one of the secrets that I could kind of understand them keeping.
Yeah.
Because after everything that's gone on between Caleb and Hannah and Spencer, and it's like, you really legitimately like don't want to piss your friend off in that situation, so you want to kind of lay low in the situation, not do anything else to like hurt the situation, especially when
Right.
things are already hurting. So I
Right.
get where
Yeah.
Hannah was trying to keep that one a secret, because those are the kind of secrets that don't really hurt anybody. You know, I mean,
Right.
other
I
than
just felt bad
herself.
for her having to
Yeah,
keep that in because that's to not be able to talk to your best friends about your broken engagement. Like that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it is.
So,
But Hannah gives, the advice, just tell Ezra. Tell him everything.
hmm
And
which I'm surprised she had it anyways because I mean, when it comes down to it, him and Caleb had a lot to do with finding the first A. So why not be
yeah,
involved in the whole Uber A thing? Like, why do you not trust them to know everything?
yeah, like Caleb
Just be
and
like,
Ezra, I don't know why they're out on the loop. Toby, I can understand. Right? Because
right,
Toby
Toby,
is
yeah,
law enforcement, and that
that
is
comes
not
first
some.
for
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So Toby, I can understand keeping him out of the loop on, but the other two, I don't at all.
No,
You
I
know,
100% don't get it. I don't think they're being smart about it. I mean, I'm finally happy that Ezra knows.
right? But Arya's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him everything. She didn't tell him about the phone call from Nicole.
No, but would you really want to tell him that too? I wouldn't.
I
Like,
mean, you kind of have to. I think
oh, screw
it's not that
that.
you want to.
Ah,
It's gonna if if this show has taught them anything, it's that
it's
all
gonna
of their
come back to
secrets are
bite
gonna
her.
come back to bite them. Yeah. So like, either she's gonna call again and he's gonna get it and freak the fuck out. It's
Do you
or
think it's really her though?
yeah, I do, because I think when just before the or just after the flash forward, I think is when we first learned that Nicole was missing when Ezra came back. I go,
Okay.
she's not dead. I said that way back,
Okay.
so I think she's still alive. I don't necessarily know if that was her that called, but because
Well, I
it
mean, if
sounded like
it's
they were
coming from
in,
her
yeah, but
phone,
it sounded like they were in a market or something, like
yeah, it could have been a butt dial.
maybe.
I don't
So
know.
I don't know.
I
I
guess we'll
feel
have to
like
see
she
on
was
that
like
one.
kidnapped and trafficked, more than kidnapped and killed.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I feel, because I know that happens a lot in foreign countries. Have you ever seen the movie
Right.
Taken? That's a good
No,
example.
yeah.
You know,
I get it.
so
We'll have to wait and see. They might
yeah.
not ever even touch that subject again. It might be like that stupid lacrosse stick.
Why did you have to remind me? I almost forgot about the lacrosse stick. Almost
I
forgot
can't
about it.
let you ever forget.
And the dog.
you're, you're gonna come up with like everything that they forgot to touch up again.
Well, like the one that bothered me for a while was Tippy and the parrot, and then just recently, I want to say in the last like half season, they showed Tippy again, like changing the
Yeah.
the cage or something. So we know Tippy's still around somewhere. So, but yeah. Um, but it was just, I was like, Hannah's actually giving some sound advice. She's
hmm
usually the ditzy one.
Yeah.
You know. And then she came clean to Spencer about,
The
the
engagement.
engagement, and that was just like, that was great.
And
And
Spencer tells her she needs to talk to Caleb,
yeah, yep,
which
yeah,
was really big of Spencer.
it was.
I know that like, obviously she had to be the bigger person in that situation anyways, just that originally was Hannah's
Yeah,
boy and you kind of took him.
and after well, she didn't
It should
steal
take
him.
him. I
Yeah,
know, but that's one of your best friends exes. Like I no, I'm sorry. I could never date one of my best friend's exes like that.
yeah,
Not a really important one. Like, yeah, okay, maybe if they
but
dated in high school for a month.
but keep
But
in mind that when this happened, right? They all went their separate ways. They found each other like out in random like backpacking
doesn't
in
matter
Europe
to
or
me.
something. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
no.
it was one of your best friends of five
Right.
years ago. You
So
know?
keep him a best friend. Don't be a slore and spread your legs.
No, I get that, but I'm saying it
Like,
was your best friend of 5 years ago. They hadn't talked in 5 years. That's a little different than if it was someone you talk to every day or every week or something like that. If it was
no.
somebody you literally haven't talked to in 5 years and sparks started flying, are you really gonna be like, well, maybe, I don't know.
In their situation, it's completely different. Completely. I don't
Yes,
know.
maybe, I don't know.
You're not a female. You don't get it.
I don't get it, apparently.
You're emotionless.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That is
I
true.
mean that in all the good ways possible. Like,
But yeah, I don't know. And then like Hannah also had that weird conversation with Spencer about how she daydreamed her when she was kidnapped, and
right. And
all
she
that.
was who helped her and because she's smart and blah blah blah. I think Hannah feels a little guilty.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I feel it's gonna be fine.
Well, all that came down to too was the fact that Caleb sat down with Spencer and he outright admitted, "I'm confused. I'm honest. Like
Hmm.
I lied to you about being confused. I'm confused." So
Right.
it was just like they sat down, they had it, they agreed to go their separate ways, and now Spencer, she opened up big time. That whole her heart was stopped, and
Hmm.
bullshit. And then the fact that she's telling Caleb or telling Hannah to talk to Caleb, I think, like you said, that's really big of her.
It is.
So, but
Although I'm just very happy they're not together anymore. I was so anti Spencer and Caleb.
yeah,
I was so anti it.
I
So
didn't mind it, but I didn't think it was gonna last, kind of.
yeah,
But I didn't feel like it was an awkward pairing by any means. I thought
it wasn't
it
that
fit.
awkward, no.
Yeah.
But I was so anti it. So
Would you rather have Marco and Spencer?
yeah, we could have them be together. That's cool.
Yeah, I could see them being together.
Yeah, so can I. It's another Toby.
Yeah, more or
I'm cool
less.
with that. Yeah, I'm 100% down with that.
And you're all right with Toby and was
I
it
mean, I don't
Yvonne?
really like that chick,
Yvette?
but whatever. I guess he can have his little happily ever after. He built
Yeah,
her a house.
yeah,
Like, he went all notebook style. Let him have it.
yeah. I mean, we got nothing new of Emily and her girl, right? After last
No.
week, there was nothing.
No, but Emily had that weird thing with is it Sarah?
Sarah,
Yeah.
Jenna, yeah,
Yeah, no, it was Sarah. Sarah says she was trying to protect her,
yeah,
and Jenna gets all defensive. She doesn't want her to know.
right. But this is where we learn some crazy stuff out about um, Jenna.
Charlotte.
Jenna
Yeah,
and Charlotte, yeah, that they were actually friends. You
right.
know,
They were actually friends. She helped Charlotte get
Fun.
Archer, whatever his name is, AD
Yeah, Archer Dunhill.
in there. Yeah, Dr. Rollins.
Yeah, she helped with his new identity.
Mm-hmm.
She was also helping Charlotte try to find her birth mother, Mary Drake,
Right.
which there must have been some information because later on, and I don't
She
know
called herself
why I
Cece Drake.
completely forgot this. It's not that I forgot because I knew Cece was Drake. It's just that I didn't make the connection. You know,
Okay, yeah.
I knew Cece Drake, I knew Mary Drake, but I didn't make the
Make the
connection with the
connection.
two. Yeah.
Until this
So
episode, I didn't either.
yeah. So
Um,
she
but what
had
I
to have
don't,
known. There's no
this,
way that was just like a random coincidence. No way.
right, and see what I don't get is, um, why I'm so horrible with names tonight, but what's it, Mrs. Drake or whatever, Mary.
Hmm.
She says she never met Charlotte,
Right.
blah 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 blah, but yet we've seen her interact with Dr. Rollins and say that he was the only one who ever loved her daughter, and so I don't. Did they really never see each other, or is this one of her lies? Or I mean, was there communication of some sort, or did he just come to her
I
afterwards?
think he came to her afterwards because she didn't come around. We didn't see her until after Charlotte was dead.
Right.
So
Very
I
true.
think I think he contacted her or something. I don't know.
Okay. Very possible.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all weird. Like because Allison opened up that conversation with maybe you could fill in some of the missing gaps that don't add up. So
Mm-hmm.
there's still a lot that doesn't make
Sense.
sense. Yeah.
It's to be expected. I mean, we're not going to figure everything out at once. We're not that lucky.
Yeah. Well, like Spencer even went to the Lost Woods, and she was looking for Rollins there, and she found Mary there, and Mary seemed like she was honestly really scared of Elliot, right?
Yeah.
So I honestly I don't think she has anything to do with this AD thing that's going on right now. Like, yeah, she was
No,
involved to
neither do
some
I.
degree before, but it seemed like she got roped into it, you know?
Yeah. I think she's very scared. She has no idea what's going on. And I think I wish I knew who this whole AD person was, because that whole text, or phone call that said, next time you bury somebody, make sure they're dead. And then they go and they find him and he is there. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know is he going to have a twin? Like, is there going to be a
I
big
don't know.
plot twist with this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you think of that whole situation?
I don't know. I hope there's not another twin. But
It would be horrible.
it would. It'd be absolutely terrifying. But I don't. We have this whole like other AD like masked person going on, and we had the police detail, and the guy's clearly in a mask. I don't know how Allison missed that. I guess she's just
Yeah, me either.
paranoid.
Stupid.
I don't know. She's not paying attention. She was on the phone call for half of it. She like glanced at him really quickly, so I'll give her that much. But he tried to break in. All this time we're thinking it's Rollins. So
I don't know if you noticed, and I almost didn't, and my mom told me I'd be a horrible investigator. She was watching the episode with me, and at the end, when they have the person sitting at that desk, Jenna's stick and her glasses are at that table.
ooh, are they really? I missed that. I noticed.
See, I missed it too.
I noticed
I wasn't the only one.
the box that said Charlotte's Books. I noticed the letter that said, letters from AD. There was a couple masks on there. One was the mailman. Remember that creepy mailman we saw a couple, episodes back? But yeah, I missed Jenna's glasses and all that.
Yeah, her glasses and her stick. You'll have to look at that.
So, I don't know. I was going to ask you, who's your theory for who this person is?
I want to say Jenna's like somehow involved, but I don't think she's the person. She's not big enough. And then I don't know. She's definitely involved somehow, especially after they found Sarah dead.
Yeah, that was insane. So, it's like Sarah got too close. She said too much to Emily, and now she's gone, kind of.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
exactly
she's
what it
legitimately scared, and that's why I was thinking Noel Khan.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
So, yeah.
Him and Jenna working together.
Yeah, it's a little crazy, but I mean, the girls dug up Rollins just to make sure, and he's still there.
Oh yeah, dead for sure.
Like someone is
But
calling
somebody filmed
Hannah,
them.
someone's filming them. It's just like.
Well, somebody filmed them with the whole Rollins body thing because they needed that. That's exactly why they did all these phone calls, to get them out there so they could get the footage of them with the body.
Yep. Next time you kill someone, or next time you bury someone, make sure they're still dead. So. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. I don't know. Everything's really ramping up now. We're really close to the mid-season. Next week is episode 7, and I think mid-season is episode 10. So.
Okay.
So, at this point, we only have 4 more episodes until the break, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, for real.
So, you have anything else for this episode?
No.
No?
Not that I can think of. No.
Next week is called Original Gangsters, with the A being an A.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
With the A being an A, that sounds like any other show that would sound like I'm talking crazy, but this show, it makes completely sense.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
But coming back into the picture, Jason visits Rosewood to caution Allie about being too trusting of Mary. Jason returns to town to stop Allie from getting too close to Mary. The girls learn something new about Mary and Mrs. De Laurentiis that leads them to a storm cellar full of clues. Ezra gets a call about someone in his past that could change his course.
It's gonna be Nicole.
Noel Khan grows more and more suspicious and rises to the top of the list of suspects for Uber A. So.
All right. Well, should be a good one.
It's definitely going to be a good one. I can't wait to see more of Noel.
I can't wait to see Jason again.
I saw him in the preview. Did you happen to see the preview for next week?
Oh, I did.
He's
And
got long hair.
I was like, what did you do to Jason?
He's starting to look like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of his new look. Not at all. But I mean, I'm excited for him to be back.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think that about does it. Yeah. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can find April absolutely nowhere because she's a ghost on social media.
I am.
See, you're perfect. You're a mystery yourself.
I am.
You belong in Rosewood.
Just a little bit.
You can find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube at /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies. Until next week.
Peace out.
Cub Scout.